What's up guys, I'm Mr. Normal, and we're about to watch some creepy and strange TikTok videos you probably should watch at night. With all that being said, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like on the video so it's recommended to others, that'd be muchly appreciated. Thank you so much. Now, let's get into the video.
She was filming at an old barn in the Appalachian Mountains when she hears this. Morgan Lambert was working on a video project with her boyfriend late at night at an isolated barn deep in the Appalachian Mountains. What started as a simple shoot turned into something far more disturbing.
It looks okay, but I am thinking we're gonna have to redo scene 7.
While setting up their final shot, they suddenly hear a loud whistle coming from the woods.
Okay, let's back up.
Trying not to panic, the couple began calmly packing their equipment into their car.
I'll try and get this into the fastest that I can.
Yeah, it's really chilly. I think we should.
Try and hurry,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think we should.
Only to hear the whistling again and getting closer.
Like some picture on there.
They then slowly got in the car, shut the doors, and drove away.
I know that some owls are actually found in the Appalachian Mountains, and they also make some whistling sounds. But I don't know, that sounded a little too humid to me, so good thing they actually got out of there slowly. They should actually went quicker than that.
Oh my god.
I think that is by far the craziest Transformer explosion I've seen so far. I'm just glad she was able to get a front row seat from a safe distance. And towards the end of the video, I thought it was already done exploding and then it came back for revengeance. Hopefully nobody's walking down there, but I didn't see anybody. That is looking like the real life ice age out there. That's crazy that all this happened because of a water main break. I really hope no one was trapped in the car when this was happening. I mean, there is one plus side. You got like a free ice skating ring.
All right, so this right here, take a look at this. This was what we think was an old hatchet or some kind of object with a sharp edge or some kind of blunt object or something wrapped to this hole here, and we think it was set up to where maybe it was hooked to the roof or the ceiling somewhere, and as soon as you open the door it would fall down and hit whoever opened the door. Some kind of booby trap. Pretty crazy. Glad it's no longer active, at least. Oh yeah, this is definitely somebody's area.
I used to explore abandoned buildings all the time, and I would never even thought about a squatter making a booby trap like that. It's like watching an episode of Scooby-Doo in real life. Just hopefully no one tripped this and actually got hurt from it.
I seen a clip of this interviewer. He was interviewing some like indigenous tribe.
Okay.
And the interviewer asked them, have you ever heard about an alien? Do you know what an alien is?
Okay.
They were like, no, we've never heard about that term. And then the interviewer pulled up a picture. He's like, this. He's like, oh yeah, the underground people.
Whoa, what the f?
How they take souls underground. I'm gonna show you the interview right now, and he said a very specific name.
E alienígena não tem.
Como?
Alienígena.
Ela disse? O que é?
Essa palavra você nunca ouviu falar? Alienígena.
Alienígena, não. Isso chama-se Moyoshibu.
Isso aqui?
Sim. Mancunawabu.
Sério?
Mancunawabu é um que mora debaixo da terra.
É, eu falei, esse aí.
Que se virou formiga, hoje que nós chamamos Una, que é uma formiga grande, chama-se Mancunawabu.
Mancunawabu.
Que essa formiga também é perigoso, né, Bueno? Se as pessoas ficar mexendo com ela demais, ela leva o espírito da pessoa para da terra também. Para voltar, tem que ser um pajé bem bom.
São seres que pode aparecer em luz divina, com luz do Nishipa. São seres que a gente pode ter o contato, que moram debaixo da terra.
Yo, first of all, shout out to the interviewer, bro. Whatever language that is, bro,
Yeah.
it's good.
So I guess they're Brazilian indigenous people from
Bro.
the Amazon rainforest.
So we're told aliens are from space, but they say they're the underground people. I don't even know what to believe anymore. I don't know, but I believe this guy, so I'm just gonna buy a huge excavator and just start digging. I try to do so much research on this, and the only conclusion I can come to is that they're cloud seeding, maybe? Normally it's done by an airplane dropping salt and minerals into a cloud.
So there's no other clouds in the sky except for this one. This is some it's crazy.
I mean, that seems pretty normal to me. It just seems like a cloud with some heat lightning in it. It is kind of unique, though, that it's like a one little cloud just with like a little ball of lightning in it.
The Appalachian Mountains. If you even stay in those mountains, you would either hear knocks or whistles. And the whole thing is like, if you even knock or whistle back, like you'll allow that spirit to with you. So there's one guy, and he already has 20 million views on his video. I'll show you it after. But he went to the Appalachian Mountains for work. And he's just videoing with his friends, and he sees something crazy. I'm not even gonna, I'll just show you the video and let's see if you see it.
Yeah.
But it's trending right now. Hold on. 6 days ago, watch.
Famille, j'espère que vous allez bien, moi ça par la grâce de Dieu. Je suis comme ça en train d'aller à l'école. Mais je pense que le professeur ne va pas venir aujourd'hui. Donc je retourne à la maison.
Saw that face?
Yeah.
How long was that dude waiting in the bushes like that? I've heard a lot of creepy things about the Appalachian Mountains, and the last thing I would do is be staying there by myself. I hope that dude made it out all right, but seeing how fast he was running, I think he's all right.
Y'all, the next war of our lifetime is going to be ridiculously scary. Let me walk you through some realistic scenarios. And believe it or not, everything I'm showing you is 100% real. Alright, so first picture this. Y'all are able to wipe out the enemy team. You're right in front of a pond, and all of a sudden, thousands of drones come up out the water. Yes, attack drones can now sit at the bottom of lakes and other bodies of water with weaponry and come out whenever they want to. And when you least expect it, bam, they are everywhere. Y'all thought you had it down, but that's only 1/10. Let's keep moving on. Now, if you happen to be blessed enough to survive the drone avalanche and also the nuke avalanche, too bad they know where every single one of y'all are hiding because they have put thousands of Satelloons right above our head. But even more dangerous than this is the all-seeing tech soldiers. But not so quick, my friend, because you still gotta deal with the holograms. Enemy countries will be actively throwing holograms in the sky to make people think their gods are coming. And in conjunction with the Satelloons, they'll make you be able to hear it too. And many people at this moment will let their guard down and boom. Alright, so somehow you made it through all that stuff. Now the iron mixed with clay can start looking for you. And these AI techno soldiers can see your heat signatures. They can basically read your thoughts. You think it's far-fetched? Your phone camera does that. Somehow you win, you defeat them, you call your dog to go home, but boom, it's not your dog. It's a robo-dog, hit a flamethrower, and you're done.
Woo, that was a lot to take in. I'm not gonna lie, a doomsday bunker never sounded so good. Bro, that war would be absolutely terrible. Did you see all those drones in the sky? The scary part is they're so like high up in the air, they look like little ants, and sometimes you couldn't even see them. I'm just saying, all you're gonna hear is a nice little hum from a drone, and next thing you know...
Something really strange is happening in our oceans, and the wildlife is clearly reflecting that. Groups of whales have been coming together before beaching and unaliving themselves, and scientists have no clue why. This specific group was located near Australia, and the general assumption was that they may have just wandered too close to shore by accident. But the exact same thing happened near Taylor's Bay, and according to the locals who were trying to help, the whales and dolphins sounded like they were screaming for help. Check it out real quick.
First stranded before 2 p.m. yesterday at the rocky beach in Taylor's Bay.
They were screaming. It is probably the thing that's stopping me from sleeping, because you can hear this screaming in your ears. They were making more than a noise. They were really yelling out for help.
And even after the locals and rescue teams helped the whales back into the water, they re-beached themselves further down the coast, almost as if they refused to go deeper into the ocean. Over in the beach in Oregon, a female anglerfish washed up, which is really strange when you consider that they live 2,000 to 3,000 feet deep. And with the huge anomaly that we were initially told was a glitch coming back, people's speculation is starting to grow and theories are starting to circulate. I touched on the first theory that states that very large creatures, or a very large creature, possibly Leviathan, has entered our ocean's ecosystems, eating the wildlife and scaring them as well. But there's a second theory stating that some sort of frequency device is being used or tested, heating up the oceans and scaring the wildlife.
I think the frequency he's talking about is called seismic blasting, and it's used to explore the ocean floor for oil and gas deposits. And supposedly this is hurting some of the aquatic life, so maybe this is what's causing it. I'm not too sure though.
Look at the size of this crab's claw compared to an adult human arm. Now, I don't know about you, but to me that looks pretty big. That is the claw of the Tasmanian giant crab. It's found mostly in southern Australia, and these things are big. Look at the size of that one. I'm talking about the crab, not the woman. Now, as far as I know, all crabs have a pincher claw and a crusher claw. On this particular crab, I bet you can guess which is which. But this thing, both of those claws are massive baby cakes. Now, that Tasmanian crab doesn't have a lot of history of attacking people. Like this thing, the coconut crab, which has been known to eat small mammals. Yeah, small mammals. Dogs, cats, monkeys. So if you see one of these things, it definitely could be your dinner, but it's not going to be your pet.
That claw is big enough to feed a family of 5. I guarantee you getting pinched by that is probably the same feeling as getting ran over by a car. Maybe. I just know that thing is big enough to exist when dinosaurs were still around.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
Adele, name 3 names for your lady parts.
Mini Moo, for JJ, and a pizza.
And a pizza.
What?
And a pizza. Mini Moo is when you're describing it to a child.
What?
For JJ is like, hey, and a pizza is when someone's nasty.
When someone's nasty.
What?
Honey, pizza's here.
Pizza? I told a story about going and having pizza at the Clooney's in Lake Como.
Yeah, that's all in Anniston. It's like, George and I would love you to come over for pizza, but
how was the pizza? Was it good?
Oh,
did he make it
Amal's
himself?
pizza was better than Clooney's. They both made, everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
Something that he doesn't
5 different
do better
kinds.
than
5
everybody
different
else.
kinds or 6 different kinds of pizza that night. Clooney's was
quiet.
excellent.
Shut your
Amal's was...
Hey man, I hope they mean pizza and not something else, because that is wildly disturbing. But I guess that's why they call it Holly Weird, right? I want to know why there's even a tiger in that room. I'm gonna go ahead and say after seeing the scar on their hand, I'm gonna say that's their pet. Or they're opening a door to a feeding room. I just know that is a nope for me. Alright guys, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching the clips video today. You're awesome. Thank you so much. If you liked today's video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.